Good morning. Welcome to Flat Earth Early Bird number 2149. I'm your host, Arwin. And before I start the show, please don't forget to share it on any platform you deem fit. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification. Oh, there's no bell notification. So you know when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal, Patreon, and the Gifts and Go. Links are in the description box below and the super chats over there at Rumble. Any support would be greatly appreciated and needed very hard. Right. Weather today is just big gray soup. Again. Very cold. High humidity, there's no wind, but I mean it's still just unbelievably cold out there, water cold. So had an appointment before this, going through that like it just froze me. Ugh. Alright. So it is Friday, the 13th of December 2024. Of Friday the 13th, my lucky day. At least that's what it typically is. Right. Huh. Temperature is 1 degree Celsius. Yeah, thought so. 87% humidity. Yeah, 1 degrees will definitely do it. That's water cold. That makes sense. Ugh. But by tomorrow it should get a little warmer. Also rain again, but I mean this temperature of like 1 degrees around that's not pleasant at all. Right. So I've got coffee here. Might not have a lot to eat, but at least I'm not gonna be running out of coffee in the next week or more, probably. That's something. Hey, I got an upvote. That's nice. Right. Yeah, yesterday's show I was quite cranky. Today I hope to be a little less cranky. But I mean, yeah, 2 days ago I was just really stressed out. I don't feel like that today, so that should help. Sorry, I have to just trying to get back. I've just been busy, like figuring out some things and making plans. I have to remind myself what has been happening in the last 24 hours. Eee. Okay, just looking around, it's kind of messed up. Some attention here to the whole Syria situation. It is like supposed, yeah, everybody has heard about that. Moderate jihad, ridiculous, and they're just killing people, and everybody's being all so enthusiastic about it. It's really sick. Ugh, don't want to get into that too much. It's just so gross. Yeah. Been catching up on some more Quantum of Conscience in my lunch break videos. Mostly Quantum of Conscious, by the way. Yeah. I think I pretty much already addressed everything that's still that's out there now. Right, so I guess that's gonna be kind of an open slate kind of show. Maybe it'll not last very long. Who knows? At least until I'm out of coffee. Right, but hey, somebody wants to say hello in the chat, it'd be great. Have a conversation. Want to talk about things? I'm here. Oh yeah, Owen Benjamin yesterday. Yeah, that was great. Could talk about that. At Topheron, Christopher Gardner, and there was like massive electrical disruptions, and it was so funny. I was like, I need a silver shirt, because his reasoning, like Topher also like said that like maybe like his magnetic personality is literally interfering with the electronics. I was thinking like, yeah, but what if instead of like a silver shirt, you just wear a silver pendant over your heart? Because, I mean, I have some issues with electronics. It's usually only like bad when I get really frustrated or something, right? Or when I get rage witty, and that like the electronics actually does respond to that. It has with me too, like crazy stuff. I'm like, let's move on, and then like a computer just like goes retarded all of a sudden, or the internet connection cuts off right in the middle of some enthusiastic point. So I know these types of issues, and I do think it isn't like somebody like pushing the button to tighten the stream or whatever. It does seem to be just some weird direct electrical interference. So maybe it's like a human EMP that's causing that. Right. But yeah, it was really funny hearing Owen about that. And then realizing like, yeah, I have this pure silver pendant. right in front of my heart. So maybe that's been helping. Maybe that could help him too. Although I don't see Owen like wearing a pendant like that, at least not over his clothes. Maybe under it. That would help too, by the way. I just think that Owen would object to wearing jewelry like that. It's not his thing. It's like not his thing at all. So I guess that maybe he wants just a complete silver shirt. And I really wonder if that would actually help him. That would be very interesting to see that happen. Right. But yeah, yesterday's Owen Benjamin was great. And Topher like got really esoteric in a good way. No ether nonsense, but just like good psychological stuff. Definitely worth a watch if you haven't actually watched that. It's like one of those you want to save for the weekend. Silver surfing the internet with Topher. Right. That like holy shit, man, the technical issues like were insane at first. Like the first 50 minutes it got so bad that they had to restart the stream because it was like turning into a modern arts painting, like for real. Like I've never seen like video bleeding this extreme. Right. Uh, 42 watching. Woohoo. Right, so yeah. I guess that's it. I can round out my show again. Nah, just kidding. I'm not rounding out just yet. It does seem Rumble's giving me a bit of weird hiccups as well. Don't know why that is. If anybody is having technical issues out there watching my stream, like, it's okay to just tell me in the chat. If you're going to be there in the chat. Yeah. Well, situation here is like ongoing now that does seem to be like this unrolling of like wartime rhetoric because of NATO. Of course, spearheaded by like this horrifying person called Rutte that we are all too familiar here with in the Netherlands. They're just doing it. Like the news organizations here are just like doing that. It's very strange. They're almost like, this is gonna sound weird, but they're almost like Alex Jonesing it. But I mean, it is just inappropriate to do that. And to just like force the entire country or the entirety of Europe like into like this war is just absurd. I mean, they're just trying to like do that like dictators. They're just telling us like, no, we are going at war. Like, no, we're not. You're doing that. We think you should be arrested. We think that you are a conspiring war criminal. Like with prosecutions already on the list and everything. Hey, horizontal baseliner, first in chat. Okay, one was up is enough. Dude. Glitchy? Yeah, no shit. Right. Anyway, how are you doing? Glad to see you. Don't say it again. Come on. Oh man, I'm hungry. Gonna have to wait till lunch though. It was kind of funny. I'm actually I'm trying to start like a new Netflix series from Marco Polo on recommendation of Quantum Conscious, because he says it's like acted really well. And that made me curious because I'd seen it come by before, and then I just like, no, I don't want to watch it because I know that Marco Polo is fake. So it's gonna be propaganda, like completely. And like Quantum Conscious had a really interesting show about that. Because it is pretty insane. Like the whole Marco Polo story. And it does very much seem like it was just completely made up. With like the evidence. Like to the point where even Wikipedia just does disclaimers. So yeah, if you're interested in that, then check this video out. I thought it was really interesting. Oh, and apparently if My entire hair situation keeps continuing. I might turn into Kublai Khan. Except without a beard, though. But yeah, I mean, my hair is really not that bad. Maybe in 20 years I'll look like that. Yeah, but not anytime soon. Oh, looks like Amnesty International just declared Gaza situation a genocide. How dare they? I mean, thanks, Captain Obvious. Wow. German police now arresting 14-year-old kids for mean tweets. Or a hashtag on TikTok? I mean, what the fuck? Totally nuts. Right. Also, apparently, like right around this time, might be like this weekend or something, the whole final experiment is taking place. So Whitsid and Jaren are supposedly going to Antarctica. They might be arriving there anytime soon. I mean, it is, people are kind of like talking about it in anticipation. Like, what's gonna happen? Also, weird talk about 24-hour moons. What? That's new. Never heard of that one before. Like, I really never heard of that one before. Would there be a 24-hour moon like in it at the North Pole even? Because I mean, I guess like during the winter time, that might be able to happen there. I just never even thought about it. So that was brought to my attention. Right. So yeah, that's it. Ah. Got anything to add to that horizontal baseliner? Alright, I guess this is gonna be the segment where I'm gonna be kinda silent. Cause I don't know. I don't know what to talk about at this point. Right, so yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying the show. I mean, there's not a lot of interaction here, and I don't really have something to talk about. Other than, hey, maybe this is gonna be the last year that I'm doing this show. Because I'm sick of being hungry and I'm sick of being relatively isolated with people just barely showing up in the chat or extremely irregularly. And it's just the hunger, you know. You get sick of it eventually. I mean, I really do appreciate, and I will not forget, definitely, my friends that have actually helped me out. I really hope to be able to repay you at some point, maybe. But yeah, I mean, I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of just mostly having trolls all over me and not a lot of other people, and I'm sick of it. And I'm also getting kind of tired of people just like trying to sympathize me afterward, like, oh, the damn trolls. Yeah, that's because nobody shows up. When nobody shows up, it's just gonna be trolls. What did you expect? Right? So maybe if I go at it, it will be a lot better than the previous times I've tried that. Because I am kind of a different person now as like 10 years ago. I definitely am, like palpably. And yeah, maybe that way I can like kind of work myself out of the ditch that I've been stranded in for a while. That would be great. Because this poverty sucks. And I mean, technically, there should be some better times arriving. Unless it's like it all goes to hell and like we're all gonna just be sent to some kind of war machine to be grinded up in a meat grinder. But even then, like, if that happens, I don't think it will. But even if that happens, then there would be more need for jobs. I have heard talking about it. My social worker, which I did meet today, that there is like an increasing need for labor. So, I mean, yeah, I'll see what I can do. But I know that it's definitely gonna be the end of this, all of this, when that happens. And I think that people just kind of don't care anymore. Not really. Like it's I think it just kind of feels convenient to you guys that there's an Arwen out there for if you're like kind of bored and you need some stimulation in a way, and that's it. I just don't get the feeling that anybody truly cares. I think that you're all like, yeah, just fucking move on already. And so I will. Cause I'm sick of the decline. I'm sick of it. I'm not accepting it. Yeah. I can't keep doing this with even less. I cannot do it. Yeah. Right, so I guess I'm gonna round out the show since nobody gives a fleeting fuck about my show here on Rumble, including Horizontal Baseliner that just says, "What's up, glitchy, what's up," and that is it. Great conversation there. Fantastic. And I'm sure now that I'm gonna be cranky about it that you're not even gonna show up anymore at all. Right? Because that's what everybody does. Because I guess everybody that shows up is just too fucking frightened that I might get angry at them, so they don't show up anymore. Or something. Besides not having the time and it's too early. I don't know, man. But I mean, this is just not doable. This is not doable. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this scenario keep playing out. Right? I might just as well just do fucking pre-recorded videos. Not even show up on camera. And that's it. Like, no more live then. Because I guess nobody really cares. Nobody has questions. Nobody actually wants to hear me out, wants to interact. Well, then it stops. It just stops then. Right. Or it might just be this frickin' December and everybody's just not having the time or not having the energy. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Yeah. And I'm not interested anymore either in like just these fake troll infiltrants that then proceed to claim like they're not trolls. Like, yeah, you are. Yeah? If I'm gonna get cranky or whatever and you're just gonna like call me a cranky elf or something, like, yeah, that means you are a fucking troll. Yeah. Because non-troll people never use those words. Ever. Like, nobody fucking talks like that. Yeah? You really think I'm gonna buy your fucking act? Just because I'm kinda desperate to have some interaction? Yeah, well, I'm not desperate to have interaction with fucking troll degenerates. Yeah? That have absolutely nothing constructive to say whatsoever. Yeah? Nothing. Yeah? I don't need mitigation for my moods. Yeah? I don't need you to be there and to try to like, we need to manage our way. No, you don't. You need to get the fuck out of here and just let me be me and address me as a person to a person. Yeah? And I don't need your criticism. I don't need your advice. I don't need to be told how to live my life. I just want interaction. I want people to ask me something about a subject. Not about me or about how I live my life or what I like to eat or what is that behind me. No, about a subject. The things that I talk about. Yeah? That's what I want interaction for. Not fucking mitigation for how I live my life. Yeah? And if nobody wants that, well then I'm out of here. Yeah? Nobody wants to fucking talk about anything? Well then I'm out of here. You can all go fuck yourselves and hang around Discord and just blabber over each other over the same fucking boring shit over and over again. Because that's what you all seem to like to do. Right. I don't even know who I'm addressing at this point. I'm addressing general people. And the people that are like really, that I consider my friends, they're not like that. They just don't have the time. They just don't have the time. That's fine. Can't make you have the time. But I mean, if it's like that, then I fail to see why I even should be having a live show if like nobody is there to actually interact. I might just as well like, oh, I'm just gonna do it like Quantum of Conscious and just like record my thoughts. I could even use some video and like prepare it ahead of time a bit more. Because I could basically just film it whenever I like it, including in the middle of the night. Because it doesn't matter anyway, because it's just going to be uploaded then. Right? Right, so I'm rounding out. Huh? How about that? Thanks everyone for coming. And with everybody, I mean nobody, because literally nobody but Horizontal Baseliner even said hello in the chat. Okay? So thanks everybody for coming. Hope you liked the show. If you did, please don't forget to Rogan's it up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and know when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal, Patreon, and the Gifts and Go. Links are in the description box below. Also Super Chat and Rumble. Not that anybody's actually gonna do that. Right? Because, I mean, you can't afford it. People can throw, like, hundreds of bucks to Benjamin and to whoever and Nathan Oakley and anybody out there, but not this guy. I mean, fuck this guy. Right? Maybe just sign up with the fucking troll forums. Because they all agree I should just get the hell out of here, right? Oh, don't give him money. He'll continue because, oh my god, that's like the worst thing ever. Right, so yeah, we'll see if I'll be back tomorrow. I might be back tomorrow. Or I might not be, and I'm just gonna do something else. Right. With Flat Earth Early Bird number 2150, which could be on a Saturday or a Sunday. I know it's not gonna be on a Monday, because Monday I'm not gonna do a show. It's very unlikely that I'm gonna do a show, because there's gonna be like concrete drilling or something here. But yeah, I might do a show tomorrow or Sunday or both or neither. We'll see. Right? But if I'm gonna do it, somebody better fucking show up in the chat and say more than what's up and glitchy. Yeah? Right. So everybody have a great weekend, and until the next Early Bird show, keep it flat.